Yo yo yo, what is up YouTube? Playing some Wukong, some Monkey Man today because people, when I stream, people keep telling me that he's very good. And because why not, you know? I don't know what else to do because I don't want to spam you guys with a bunch of like hour-long videos of like the training stuff because you guys, I mean, a few of you guys said that I shouldn't do that because it might get stale. And I kind of agree. Honestly, I don't think I should spam it like that. So, if I can't do A through Z, and I can't do my other thing, I guess we just pick a random god and play it, you know? And this god's pretty good in Duel. I don't really think this is like a super great matchup for me, to be honest. Would have much rather had something else, but oh well. It's definitely not unwinnable. Also, we haven't lost on the YouTube in a while, huh? It's about time for that. So, I'm excited to play some Monkey Boy for you guys. I don't really think much has changed about him. I think just a bunch of gods got banned, and Wukong's always kind of been like an average to like above, well, not average. Honestly, he's above average for sure, but nothing crazy, you know. He just lacks that little bit of oomph, you know. Usually, I'd say it's hunters that kind of beat him. That's why I gotta say, like, CERN is a top hunter. So this is gonna be a tough one, but we'll try our best. So I had to mute there so I could cough. Yeah. I actually don't even know how good Wukong's red buff clear. Okay, that's kind of bad. The fact that I just used 3 abilities. I understand the Ox isn't like the Tiger, right? But Tiger is single target. I just used 3 abilities and didn't even kill the little guys. That's gotta be pretty bad. Surely. Oh. I meant to hit him with the 2. I was trying to hit all the archers and him. But we suck. I think we're gonna try to set up, because our buff clear, as we've established, is pretty terrible. So I want to either set up a gank on him or just kind of stay in lane. Ooh, he let me hit him with the Jingle Bang. Actually, you know what? Video or idea from today, okay, guys? Or question to be answered, because I know sometimes I ask you guys questions. Sometimes I ask too many questions to the point where, like, you know, you can't really answer them all. But does anybody know? Maybe let me read this. Yeah, does anybody know why Wukong's one, like, people call it the Jingu Bang? Because I'll be honest, I don't know if that's a reference to, like, a movie or a show or a cartoon or something. Like, I have no idea what that term is from. Like, literally zero idea outside of Wukong. And as far as I know, it's not in his ability description anywhere. So why do people call it that? And if you never even heard it before, you may wonder what. Yeah, I didn't even know people call it that. It might just be like an older term, you know, like I think some of the OG casters used to say it and whatnot. I don't really hear it that much anymore. But I assure you, people definitely called his magic cudgel a Jingle Bang. And I don't know if I sound like an idiot right now because like that's the most obvious thing ever, but like I honestly just have no idea what that is. What is that, just a made up term, or is that a reference to something, or what? I have no idea. Maybe you guys know better than I do. So question of the day. Maybe we should do that. Question of the day. I feel like in school I had a teacher who had something like that. Like every time, I think it was a science teacher in middle school, I believe, that every time I walked into class, I would see on the board question of the day. And it was just a random question. And I also had a teacher who did fact of the day, but like, fact of the day is too impossible. Oh. That would be kind of crazy. I implement strategies from my classroom, my elementary school classroom, to my videos. There's not really much going on in this video to talk about, or in this game to talk about so far. We're kind of just farming, calling it a day. He's playing really passive, chilling, not doing much. He's farming as well. Makes sense. So, I mean, it's just kind of boring so far. There's nothing to really talk about. He's not fighting me. Rightfully so. Actually, I wouldn't say that necessarily, because I think CERN actually has an incredibly good... Wow, the Chesters actually spawned in the back. I think CERN has an incredibly good early game. Wukong has a good one too, in the sense of he has good wave clear, but I wouldn't say his fight potential is anything crazy. I mean, he can clear and then Tiger you and get a couple autos off, which is definitely not something to underestimate, but I wouldn't say it's crazy. They did buff his attack speed slow not too long ago. It's a 30% attack speed slow for 3 seconds on the Wukong 2. Very good. Like the fact that he can... Oof. fact that he can cripple my tiger is kind of saddening, I won't lie. Ooh. We're in a kind of a rough spot right now, but keyword there being kind of, because I still have shell, I still have my ult. He just dashed in. There's like no physical way, right? He should have ulted sooner. Although ulting sooner would have definitely like saved him some HP for sure, but it would not have killed me. So I wasn't really worried about risking it. Because even if he did ult sooner, I would have just probably popped shell. And I probably didn't even need to pop my shell, to be honest. But I would have done it anyways. Better safe than sorry. Transform! Run over here. Get my baluba. I think once we get defense, we'll have a much higher chance at running at him. The unfortunate part about getting defense is around the same time I get defense, he'll get sustain. He'll get loft steal, which is not good. We don't want him to sustain himself. Oh, because we're a poke character. I mean, Wukong can all in too to a certain degree, but I don't think we can all in too hard until next item maybe. Maybe I'm wrong about that though, because next item he'll have defense. So maybe me buying pen into his defense isn't as good as just these two items into his. Yeah, I think now is probably a better time to fight. Probably. Do I want to put a point in my ult or my 3? It goes down in cooldown, so does the 3 though, but the ult actually does a little bit more damage. If we're talking about all in potential here. Now we poked him out a little bit. Just a little bit though, nothing, no crazy poke. It's a little bit hard for me to like tiger into him because he of course has the dash, but also he can just cripple me with his bramble blast, so it's not the most straightforward. Oh, okay, yeah, I'll be honest, like yeah, that was pretty bad, Dude, I don't even know what I'm ulting for, to be honest. That was like such a rage ult. And what I mean by that is like I just got pissed off that my that my 3 wouldn't go off, so I just ulted. Because realistically, I shouldn't be ulting unless I'm trying to dive. I'm about to die. I'm gonna get the kill. You know, those are like the obvious ones. Or like fighting for a buff. Like if this red buff was spawning, that would have been a decent ult. And I mean, if we keep him around at this HP until red spawns, then it's, you know, mostly worth it, right? Yeah, like if he continues to stay like he is right now, then I'm okay with that ult. Especially since I have more than 30% cooldown actually, since I'm a warrior. I have a good amount of cooldown, which means my ult will come back up pretty soon. Not really a big issue. He is sustaining. I'm surprised he's not trying to ult me here. I'm just trying my best to whittle him down to where I can all in him with my ults. Okay, I want to stop his back there because the red's not quite spawning yet. If I let him back like that, he probably would have made it back in time to where he could contest the red. Also, I'm pushing minions under his tower, so as scummy as that looked, there really was like an actual purpose to it. I actually gain a lot from that, I think. I get the red for free and he misses minions to tower, so we are chilling. I don't know what I want second relic just yet. Pretty standard by me to just not buy relics for a good while because I don't know what I want. I was going to go serrated third for sure, but he has Aussie. He's sustaining a good amount. Brawlers is actually pretty good in the early game. Brawlers is just a good item in general. It didn't used to be. Brawlers has come a long way. It used to be like one of those items that you regretted buying because it sucked. But you needed the anti-heal. Now the stats are pretty good on it overall. Like the stats are actually good. I don't mind buying it. We do still need some percent pen though, for sure. How much CDR do we have at this stage? We have 38%. For those, oops. For those who don't know, warriors get CDR as they level up. Hunters get auto attack damage, mages get power, guardians get CCR, assassins get flat pen, and warriors get CDR. Up to 10%. I don't really think, I mean, my tiger's max, dude. If I can actually hit him with a tiger, like this matchup is so wonky because it's so hard to tiger him. Maybe I just go beads or something. I wonder how good or bad beads would be, actually. Oh, and he has defense finish. That's why he's not taking any damage. And that particular defense has attack speed on it, too, so it actually owns me. If I had a blink right now, oof. That's the price you pay when you don't buy your relics. Okay, he messed up his ult for sure. Shouldn't have done that second auto attack. I'm just gonna bird towards him, I think, here. Well, that was unfortunate. He obviously dashed into the wall by accident. I actually debated letting him go, because I do that a lot on stream when people, you know, make mistakes like that. But, like, the thing about it is, like, this matchup isn't the easiest for me. Like, it's, you know, it's a little bit tricky. The only reason I'm doing decent, and no offense to this guy at all, but I'm just trying to be honest here, is he's not playing very well, you know? Like, he's messing up his ult, like, every single time. And so it allows me to have a little bit of pressure. But my point here is, it's a hard matchup for me, but also, I think I would have killed him regardless. Like, even if he did his dash correctly, it would have been a much longer chase. I probably would have had to dive the tower for, like, at least 1 or 2 shots. But I seriously think I would have killed him anyways, so letting him go actually would just be doing, like, a disservice to myself. Like, I would actually be I would be hurting myself, something I should have gotten, so. I don't really know why he's chasing me. He should just force the red while my 1 is down. The fact that he's not doing that is pretty big for me. That's 400 damage? Are you kidding me? Do I have to ult this? I don't know if I have to ult it or not, but I'm going to. I don't want to die, because if I die right here, and then he'll pick up the dual orb and probably get my Phoenix off of it, to be honest, so. Dude, he's blasting me right now. No way. Okay. Alright, we're chilling. We're chilling. We just need some more damage, man. Hey, let's get the blink. Maybe I'll regret not having a Magi's. Honestly, maybe I will. Or not a Magi's, a beads. A CC immunity in one way or another is what I'm trying to say. Maybe I'll regret not having that, and maybe I'll lose the game because I just get crippled or polyed in a very weird time. But hey, you know, goes how it goes. I mean, to be fair, the blink kind of does the same thing that the beads does. Not for the ult, but for the cripple. I can blink Tiger. You know, I would beads the cripple so I can Tiger him. It kind of does a similar thing, but we'll see. I do have a red buff, and I have a lot more damage than I had before because I have a serrated. Okay, I mean 206. Maybe I don't have like a lot more damage, but I have more damage. Right now, I'm literally just trying to be as annoying as possible and make him mad so I can dive him and get a kill and maybe get his Phoenix off of it if he stays and rages. But also, I'm trying to whittle down his tower a little bit too. That's why I hit it a few times, because I really want to get the tower so I can start to try to force Bull Demon. Dude, he is like he hates walls. Like, what is wrong with that? He actually, what did walls do to him? No, I didn't blink Tiger. I'm so bad at this game. Alright, get in there, little Wukong number 1. Alright, good. I can't dive him too hard because he still has his shell up, but also he has his ult too. Alright, looks like I think he's backing as well. Which is actually good because he might miss a couple more minions. But we're getting up to Heartseeker. Heartseeker is where I think that we have our best chance, probably. Like, the Heartseeker poke is going to be doing a lot more than what I'm doing right now. Hopefully. Like, that's the idea. Maybe that's hopium, but... Oh, my minions almost got the tower. That would have been so big for me. That means he probably missed a few minions there, too, which is great. I really wish I had Heartseeker right now. That would have done, like, I don't know, 200 more damage. He should just force that, yeah. Because I had nothing to secure it, right? Oh, dude, he's critting me. Okay, I did the wrong transformation again, but I think it's relatively obvious that it didn't really matter which transformation I did right there. I don't know if he popped his shell or not. He even had it up. Maybe I forgot about him popping it earlier. I don't know. Maybe I'm an idiot. But either way, the point is we killed him, dude. Go me. Good job. This whole game, though, if you guys have noticed, I know I haven't been explaining myself very well this game. That's on me. Hopefully I'll do better next video. But what I'm trying to get at here is I actually don't want to take his Phoenix. I know that sounds weird. Hopefully he clears the minions. I actually don't want to take the Phoenix because I feel like if I take the Phoenix, he's just going to camp in his base for the rest of the game, you know? Whereas, like, if I leave the Phoenix up a little bit, he might actually, like, try to defend the Phoenix, and I can probably kill the Phoenix and him, or he might leave the Phoenix to come contest Bull Demon or something like that, right? So that's my thought process there. Hopefully he doesn't go straight to Bull Demon, because he definitely could. He most definitely could. Alright, I'm going to buy some weird stuff right now. I'm going to buy the Scorching Blink because I want to try to get a cheesy kill because I think I can end the game off of one good kill here. And also I want this glyph because if it works the way I want it to, which I don't really know why it wouldn't, so... But if it works the way I want it to, I'm going to ult and land on him and he might try to turn and burn. Like he might ult me and then try to burn me. And this, when your ultimate ability has finished casting, you provide an aura around you that reduces basic attack damage by 25%. So I think it's pretty good here. Hopefully I can get a good Scorching Blink. It's not going to be like, ooh. As you can see, I obviously tried to Scorching Blink right there and failed miserably. Alright. He's using his ult really early in the fight, which is bad for him. GG. How much did my Scorching Blink do? 485. I actually thought I would do more. I thought I hit him with more ticks. I think he can do up to 700 or 800. I'm not really sure on that. But yeah, it was a good fight. Now that I reconsider, if I consider Blink, do I really think CERN is favored in this matchup? I mean, like, because I did a lot of damage. But here's my thing: is can't he? Here, let me tab out and mute Smite, so you guys don't have to hear the windscreen stuff. Let me look at this scoreboard real quick. Also, I think I've played against this guy before, to be fair. I think I've played against him a few times, so he might be a little bit, like, nervous or whatever, but let's look. Actually, maybe not, because I don't think this is a good representation of this matchup, because, well, let's be real, he didn't play it very well. But also because of, I feel like he didn't get a defensive second relic. If he got beads or Aegis, or something like that, or even just a sprint to try to backpedal, but I think beads or Aegis would have been better against a Wukong in particular, because Wukong, you know, once you pop sprint and start backpedaling, he probably just ults. You'd have to survive until that point. But yeah, I think he didn't go double defensive relic, and also here's my thing is, how would Sun Wukong ever kill you as a hunter if you went double defense? Like, what if he went Phalanx for more attack speed last, or he just went, I don't even know. Literally anything. Like, just, he could have went Sovereignty for all I care. If he goes double defense, I can't, like, full all in him the way I did. My Sundering Blink, or my Scorching Blink would still do pretty good damage. But other than that, like, I don't think I'd be able to 100 to 0 him if he had a second defensive relic, and if he had double defense. And you may say, well, how's he ever going to kill you, Jesse, right? You know, like, it goes both ways, right? Well, for those of you who don't know Smite very well, Hunters will always have more inherent late game damage than warriors, at least in a duel setting, right? If he goes double defense, and he just, especially if he camps in his base, that's another thing. If he camps, long story short, in my opinion, I think the whole camping and playing safe with safe relics and safe builds, I think that almost always benefits hunters more, because at a certain point, you're just playing the boredom game, right? You're just going to AFK in your base or whatever, or maybe you can just stand there and tank him. Like, what if he got like a Midgard or something? I don't know. Midgard's really not that crazy because I'm an ability-based god, right? But what if he went Phalanx and he could just stand there and auto attack me, right? And I'm getting blasted, and I ult into the air, right? Oh wait, I want to leave this queue. I'm getting blasted, and I want to ult into the air because I'm scared. And then once I go into the air, he's just Aussie procking off the minions and off my guy, and he's double defense, so he's not even half HP at this point. I land, he ults me, he beads my tiger stun, and just stands there and kills me, for example. So while I do think this matchup can go either way, I do think CERN probably is favored, especially if he builds, builds smart and plays smart. So I don't really know. But I do think this matchup can go either way, though. I think it's probably just a player diff. Like whichever player is the better player is usually probably going to win. But yeah, I think I do think CERN can actually do a lot in this matchup. Either way, that's enough blabbing on for me. I guess last item before I go. Last item I probably would have went either double defense, like a spectral, because I might have needed it, or if I wanted to go more damage, I would have went Crusher to finish off my pen and do a lot more damage. Last item for him, I honestly, truthfully think he would have just went into either more pen, which is honestly the less likely one. I think he was going to go double defense last, especially since he built Asunder. That's not a defensive relic. I think he was going to go double defense last, but I could be wrong, who knows. I appreciate you guys for clicking the video and watching. I'll try my best to explain my stuff a little bit better next video. This one was just as simple as I'm trying to hit him with my abilities and then run away as fast as I can so he can't hit me with his autos while I'm on cooldown. That's it. I just hit him with abilities, run away, wait for abilities, hit him with abilities, run away, hit him with abilities again, ult, dive, hopefully kill him. That's basically the entire strategy. So I appreciate you guys for clicking the video and watching. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.